Quiet Pursuit of Happiness is a documentary that delves into the profound journey from loneliness to discovering happiness through simple everyday practices. The film's subject is rooted in the idea that true happiness is often found not in grand achievements or monumental life changes, but in the small, seemingly mundane moments of our daily lives. Inspired by the Happiness Lab podcast, the film argues that cultivating happiness is within everybody's reach, achieved through mindful habits like engaging in social interactions, embracing solitude, and fostering connection with others. To shape my concept, I've drawn inspiration from three works: Happy by Rocco Bellick, Into the Wilds by Sean Penn, and Michael Moore's participatory style in Where to Invade Next. Rocco Bellick's Happy is a documentary that delves into various ways people find happiness around the world. The film's central theme is that happiness is accessible to everyone regardless of their circumstances, and is often found in the simplest aspects of life. This exploration aligns closely with the concept of my film. Just as Bellick uncovers the universal aspects of happiness by interviewing individuals from different backgrounds, my film will feature interviews with people who have successfully integrated these practices into their lives. The documentary's use of interviews is particularly relevant to my film. In Happy, the voices of diverse individuals provide a wide range of perspectives on what it means to live a fulfilled life. Despite dealing with complex and sometimes challenging themes, Happy maintains a consistently positive and inspiring tone. This is something I aspire to do in The Quiet Pursuit of Happiness. While the film will begin with themes of loneliness and isolation, it will ultimately be an uplifting journey of self-discovery and connection. Sean Penn's Into the Wild tells the story of Christopher McCandless, a young man who abandons his conventional life in search of meaning and happiness in the Alaskan wilderness. The film's themes revolve around isolation, self-discovery, and the tension between society and individual freedom. The argument presented is that true happiness and meaning can only be found through self-discovery and by confronting one's deepest fears. The protagonist's journey into the wilderness reflects a deep search for happiness, which parallels the personal journey I intend to use in my film. The use of voiceover in Into the Wild is a powerful narrative tool that provides a glance into the protagonist's thoughts and emotions. In my film, I plan to use voiceover to share personal reflections, creating a sense of intimacy with the audience. Additionally, the film's cinematography, particularly the use of lighting and camera angles in Into the Wild, not only enhances the visual appeal but also serves to emphasize the protagonist's emotional state. I want to incorporate similar techniques in my film, using a subjective camera to capture the emotional tone of certain scenes. This approach will help convey the mood of isolation and introspection at the beginning of the film, and gradually transitioning to a more positive and uplifting tone as the narrative progresses. Finally, Michael Moore's Where to Invade Next is a documentary that explores various social and economic practices from different countries that could potentially improve life in the United States. The film's central theme is the idea of borrowing the best ideas from other cultures to create a better society. Moore is known for his participatory and performative documentary style, where he often appears on screen as a central figure in the narrative. In Where to Invade Next, Moore uses his personal experiences and interactions with people to construct social truths. This style is something I plan to incorporate into The Quiet Pursuit of Happiness. By being an on-screen presence, I can offer a first-hand account of my experiences, making the film feel more raw and authentic. Just as Moore uses his voice and perspective to guide the narrative, I will use my own story to connect the themes of loneliness, self-discovery, and happiness.